Alright guys, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Now last time we found out who we need to go talk to, who the man looks like, that was actually in the same room with Miss May at the night of the murder, or the day of the murder. And he's pretty much suspect number one, so let's go ahead and go to Blue Corp and confront this fellow. Let's do this. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporating. He's the CEO. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish. What? What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? Exactly what I was about to say. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know the corporate expansion official? My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I am afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. Oh my god, what a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for you why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, so first off, let's examine that Ninja Turtle statue to the right. It has the Ninja Turtle colors. Let me look at that. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. I am a rich man. I talk like this. Oh, look, it's that. Oh, look at this. This is actually from Mr. Grossberg's office. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculous! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. Oh my god, this guy's full of freaking ridiculousness. That's the same photo Mr. Grossberg had. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the theme. It is modeled after my body, see? Well, does this slick, rounded knot inspire you? This guy's insane, dude. It's made out of gold, too. Let's look outside. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Oh, he got trophies. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation. Judges Cooperation Award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Let's talk to him then. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is unfathomable that she would do this. Or is that ineffable? Ineffable? It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. It does sound like that. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. Really? My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Wow, what an ass. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts? To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Uh-oh. Let's ask him about Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Is that even a word? It's something that's been bothering me. What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. Actually seen that painting before. Oh. Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather be, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. Ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. Grody Burger. What? He punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do now? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder if that kind of control really possible. I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Oh, not my comprehension. My compensation. Damn. You came in from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Damn. We can't present him with anything, can we? May's testimony? Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in a language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out! I have nothing more to say. What an asshole. A purple suit asshole, that's what he is. Let's talk to Grossberg. Maybe he's there finally. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping so Josaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. It's that fat, sophisticated man music. A fat, sophisticated man. Do 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 do. I love it. I love this theme. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Oh, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things have gone poorly for the girl. Your refusal. Let's ask him about his refusal to, you know, the request for her defense. think I have the right to know. Alright, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grosberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... the photo, Mr. White? Why weren't you defending Maya? The big painting is what we should ask him. Mr. Grosberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging over there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grosberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? And I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Ooh. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. Holy shit, 15 years! All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They're all bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. God damn, the DL6 incident. What the hell happened? What is the DLC? Or the DLC incident. The DL6 incident. DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirits medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. So that must have been the other picture. So, the other picture was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. Damn. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DLC. I keep calling it the DLC incident, where Capcom released a whole game that was completely unfinished and released each chapter by $20. That's called the DLC incident. The reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grosberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I thought the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded some of what she found. Huh. So we gotta go hit up the Faye & Co. offices. Faye & Company law offices, I think is what they call it. Let's present him. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this. Oh, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. I better give him back this photograph. We already know who it was. Return borrowed photograph to Mr. Grossberg. Huh. I would really like the music to this game. Even though it's GBA level, it's GBA greatness. Let's go to Faye & Co. offices. We gotta look for evidence. It's funny, looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Let's go to that bookshelf we was looking at earlier. He said there was some missing files. So you know what? Since we obviously know Mr. White had to be the... Not Mr. White. Yeah, Mr. White. Mr. White was the murderer. He probably took some of the files out of here. You remember what he said earlier? He was like, it looks like some files are missing. It could be in my imagination though. So he probably could have just took some files away from Mia's cases. All the stuff she had filed away, he probably took some stuff away. In alphabetical order, let's take a look. Which file should I look at? File A and I. Let's see if there's an A record in the file that catches my eye. Haha, you're funny, Phoenix. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take another look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who have made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. All the cases the chief ever worked on. Let's look at the other files. J and S. Let's see. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Skim it. Might as well. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drilled them all to suicide. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Alright, let's continue to look through this stuff. T through Z. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh, what did I just say? What did I just say? Oh my god. I'm so godlike. Let's look through A and I again. Oh, nothing new. So it's just gonna repeat what we just already know. Alright, so we have newspaper stuff, right? So let's look at our newspaper clipping. Let's go show that to Marvin Grossberg real quick. Alright. Present the newspaper clipping to Grossberg. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red's White. As I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Alright, so what we want to do is actually move and go to Blue Corp, I guess. Well, aren't you persistent? Aren't you a persistent son of a bitch? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull, so stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Nah, we already asked all this stuff. Let's present the newspaper. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. Uh-oh. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filed with articles like with articles like this. Every one of them has been labeled with a single word. White. Eisenberg. Mr. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to the politician. Let's say you blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening, coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company's built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia Fey. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right now. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? Is that you? What are you doing? Calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I have changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Uh-oh. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would love to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. I told you I've changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and another thing. Send the police over here, right now. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, the man! What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Oh my god, is he accusing me of killing? Oh hell no, Mr. White, I see what you're doing. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. Oh, what a douche! You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they'll make you look competent. Wow, what an asshole! What an asshole! I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Alright. Sorry, pal. Bus was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. What an asshole. What an asshole. September 8th, 3:37 p.m., Detention Center Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes? It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switch places. What? You mean you? Explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, help me break out of here. Alright, okay, listen up. I want you to help me break out of here. You mean a jailbreak? Yeah, tonight's our only chance. Alright. Huh? Oh, I better go get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder and a getaway car? Can you drive? Wait. Wait, what? I'm kidding. It was a joke. Look at her. Yo, she was pumped. She was amped. She was ready, yo. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And this really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the court tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Alright. So what's gonna happen? It's the beginning of a new century, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials, almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in a defender's chair myself. Tomorrow, the true culprit will appear as a witness. This is it. It's me or him. It's time to do this. We shall reach out to the truth of our lives, seeking to see on the whole moment to now break away. Alright. So what I'm going to do here, guys, of course, obviously set the game, take a short break, and once we come back, we will be back with more Phoenix Wright. So I will see you guys very shortly.